Hello and thank you for watching Bit Report. This is Russell.
And I'm Punit.
And we're Endgame.
First and foremost, E3 is coming up soon here. It's coming up this summer, and with all the hype, a document has been leaked for all the games that are being showcased this E3. Allegedly showcased, I should add, actually.
Yeah, when it comes to leaked documents, you have to wonder, it's all, you have to take it all with a grain of salt. You have no idea how the validity of some of these things. And sometimes it'll just surprise you, and it really was a leaked document. So we're just going to go over this document from what we can tell has some feasibility towards it, and what doesn't have any kind of feasibility.
The first thing that I see definitely happening is Star Wars. Star Wars Battlefront 3 is something I'm excited for, and it seems like it can actually happen here. DICE is actually developing this game instead of Pandemic Studios, which is new, and I think I'm excited to see where that goes.
Well, I think DICE is going to do a good job, because one of the ingredients to Battlefield is, one of the ingredients to Battlefront, is Battlefield.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of one of the core mechanics of the game. So now you have the original developers of Battlefield kind of making Battlefront. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is I don't want Battlefront 3 to be a reskin of the Battlefield series.
Yeah, like instead of a soldier, you're now just a clone trooper, but it's you're playing Battlefield, and you're not playing Battlefront anymore. I feel like they're gonna respect the integrity of Star Wars, and they're gonna keep with that style of game, but it is DICE, and all they really have done before is those first-person shooters, including Battlefield. And if it's a Battlefield style game, people will like it, but the hardcore fans that like that Star Wars Battlefront 2, Battlefront 1 style of gameplay, they're going to be a little bit disappointed if DICE completely veers off in a different direction. Next up, we have Destiny.
Oh yeah, Destiny. You have the developers of the original Halo series. A lot of ex-Bungie people. Well, not ex-Bungie, because it is Bungie.
Yeah.
It's pretty much showing off that they can do a little bit more than just Halo.
Yeah. And the MMO factor here is what I'm looking at here. The first-person shooter, and it's going to be online as an MMO. I've always been a big fan of MMOs. Bungie has never done an MMO before, but I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it. If they're going to come in with maybe microtransactions, I'd like to see if that's even possible for them to do.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're going to do microtransaction because it's a full game.
Yeah, but then again,
Dead Space 3.
Dead Space 3. I'm not even going to go into that because that's an entire story on itself. There's definitely possibilities of what Bungie can do with an MMO if it does get to be a big MMO, because we can see full games that are MMOs being sold. Guild Wars 2 was a game that was just sold, no subscription base. It was just a game sold as an MMO, and we see what happened there. Next thing I'm really excited about is Nintendo. Nintendo will actually not have a conference at E3, but they will have some playable demos. One of the ones I'm really excited about is Mario Kart 8.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart 8, it's pretty much their first foray into HD graphics.
Oh yeah, 60 frame per second Mario Kart? Like, put me on board for that.
It's been a while, Nintendo. I'm glad you've kind of caught up. And it's weird because the Wii U has kind of slumped in sales.
Yeah, they're definitely taking a nosedive. They haven't gotten their killer app yet, and
I think that's really it. There is no killer app, and it seems like the strong list for Nintendo, what they're going to have over on E3. You have, you got your Mario Kart 8, you got Monster Hunter 4, you got Bayonetta 2.
Super Smash Bros. Series.
Oh, yeah. That's the only reason I bought a GameCube.
The Super Smash Bros. Series is coming to the Wii U and the 3DS, with the Super Smash Bros. 3D on the 3DS and Super Smash Bros. U on the Wii U. And from what I've seen, they're bringing back that story mode that they had, and they're bringing that back in as a selling point for Super Smash Bros. And I'm excited about that. I want to do that. I want to play through the story. There's a Legend of Zelda game coming out for the Wii U called Shard of Nightmare, allegedly.
And we are doing more research on that. I think that it seems like they're suffering from a little bit of English on the title. Shard of Nightmare.
Shard of Nightmare, yes.
Not a shard of a nightmare.
Just Shard. Maybe, well, what I'm thinking they could do with that is make Shard a character in the game. There's someone named Shard. of the Nightmare.
So would that make Soul Calibur 2 canon in the Zelda lore?
Shard of Nightmare, yeah. Okay, maybe there's a little collab going on here. Maybe
Link comes back with a piece of Nightmare stuck to the Master Blade. Oh,
and he gets corrupted.
Oh, we're having too much fun. And we're going to wrap up Bit Report right now.
This is Punit.
And this is Russell.